from the first slide. I hope you're able to see. All right, good. It's the insider report. Oh, before I do that, there's something else I want to show you too. It's a picture of me. Yeah, I've done this yesterday. It's also good to talk about it. I spent a bit of work yesterday. You should be able to see me here. Okay, my wheel cam. Just switch on my wheel cam here. All right. Okay, good. All right, you should be able to see. That's me. Okay. That's okay. You should be able to see me now. It's a wheel cam of me, right? So I'm here actually looking at this is how I'm going to be really answering you. It's good that you know who you're talking to. That's a picture of me, and this is actually good. I hope you can see me, because a lot of time when we talk to clients and customer, they can't put the picture with the guy behind the PowerPoint. So actually you can see me in here. I find it's also good when I Skype people from States, especially when we get when you actually look at picture too. So this is how I look at. Okay, now I'm just gonna go straight to this now, and we're gonna go to the PowerPoint presentation, right? Any questions so far? Anybody? So everybody okay? Let me just check on any questions so far. Right, okay, we're just going to move on, right? Now, the insider report, I find it over the years, this has certainly worked very well, I have to say, with that purpose. Okay. And you can see, let me go on the next slide. Okay, can I? Yes. Okay, now the insider report, basically it's a report that is done filing, and some of you have came across of it. It's actually the buying and selling, which is done where some of the big institutional, and if a person bought a substantial amount, now I can't get hold of the what is the minimum amount that a person must declare, or Bursa Malaysia have to declare on buying and selling. Perhaps someone from the audience here can tell me what is the minimum amount. If they buy up to about 100,000 shares of a unit, they have to declare it. But basically it is a good report that tells me who are buying and who are actually selling, the big boys. Now, what is important is that the data or the information of buying and selling that most of you get will be available on I do believe in Bursa Malaysia website. They have it, but I haven't really gone to it. But the one that I get is actually from a research house, and also in the regular Edge newspaper. I believe in the back pages they also have it. But the problem with that is almost about a week old. Now I want it as soon as possible, so actually I can detect foreign funds buying in this case. The one that I really pay attention is the, let me just get a cup of tea here, is the Aberdeen. I've been talking about Aberdeen on the premium subscription in here. And so what I do is that I take this report every day and put it into the TradeVSA insider report. So actually looking at the buying and selling by smart money. Okay, now this is a particular one here. Okay, a particular one that I'm looking at. As you can see, in Airasia, you have a big foreign fund in here. I believe that's a substantial amount. Wellington Management Company LLP on the 25th of April to the 30th. You can see this, right? They actually sold or disposed almost 3.5 million. Now 3.5 million times 3 ringgit, that's about 10 million ringgit worth of shares. They may not be a lot from a terms of thing, but it is a substantial amount when I see foreign funds are disposed this amount. And having said that, you may say, hey, that may be a good thing. So the market actually, have a 5-day line chain or 18-day line chain. I would never invest on Airasia, but again, to trade it is a different thing. So normally when I see when foreign funds are selling, I'll be very careful to actually go in. So that's the first thing I would actually check. Now where is let's take a look. Where is Airasia today? Right, Airasia, bring it up. Now this is where Airasia is. Let me just bring it up. So this fund was here. It had, now this here, look at me, it's ultra high volume in here. You have a resistance at around $3. Let me just take this aside if I can. Okay, $3.60 to $3.65. So if you have bought it, if you bought around this area, you have selling in here. Upside, if you look at it, even I've talked to some of the analysts, they don't like really Airasia. I think Airasia, partly you have a breakout to above 350, and this is all due to the lower crude oil prices. Crude oil is trading below 100 US dollar, so that would actually lower down their operating costs, which instead give them better gross margin. Going forward, that doesn't look very good in here. And you got, going back to my PowerPoint slides, here you got foreign funds buying. Let me just get back to this one here. So that's not too good to me, in my opinion, if you ask me. Okay, next one, ShangriLa. Okay, ShangriLa, if you have checked, they do pay a decent dividend. And Aberdeen Asset Management on the 30th of April, which is this bar here, okay, they did acquire almost 28,000 shares of ShangriLa. Okay, now why? If you go to Aberdeen Asset Management website, you take a look at those guys do. They are value investor. They are a bunch of very competent people, fund managers and analysts. Now they don't simply buy into a company if they don't do enough homework. So that's why I find that taking a look at the big boys, what they buy makes sense too, and they do pay a good dividend. Let's look at Aberdeen now, where they are. Sorry, not Aberdeen. Shang. Okay. Now it's gone higher. Look at that. See, so that's the whole point of it. And now Shang hasn't have any interest except for the ultra high volume that we see in here. You do have some fat fingers to hit up the old high, and you got some selling back here. But guess what? You have lifting of the lows, low volume test, and market's going higher. Can this thing go higher? I think so, but you just have to check the insider report and make sure Aberdeen don't sell, Shang on the way going up. If they do sell, right now as fund manager like us, my job is try to not to leave too much footprint on the price and volume chart, or also detected by the Bursa filing. I mean, if you want to make money, you got to be like a snake, in the jungle, not a big elephant in the jungle. Apparently, a lot of people, tends to go into the jungle and leave big footprint like an elephant. Just imagine if you've ever heard of elephant trying to go through the forest, what happens? You're going to create a lot of noise and a lot of footprint, and once people detect you, and you're finished. And that's the whole point. Try to leave no footprint in the stock prices, so people can't detect it and able to get it. And that's the whole value of volume spread analysis. And I will talk about our next course that we are doing, the foundation for the volume spread analysis, maybe towards the end there, for those of you who is interested to come and learn more about volume spread analysis. Okay, let's get back to my slide here. Okay, next one. Another one is Orion Food. Again, premium section. Talk about this on my regular thing. The next thing I'll do is actually go to my website and tell you how to look at these charts. Okay, you can see Aberdeen also bought Oriental Holding. Right now, you can see Oriental Holding, nice, very beautiful. Those who came for my main course in April would know. When you see this, what does it tell you, Amy? Right. You can see, yep, cluster of closes, and then you have a beautiful 18-day line change. So you can see that Oriental Holdings on the 25th to 26th, they did buy almost 300,000 in here, and that explains, they left a footprint in here, able to see. Okay, now let's look at Orion, where they are today. Okay, Orion. Okay, that was the bar in here. Okay. It's still holding up about $6.70, although you have here a bit of maybe a no demand in here, but I don't see any downside yet. There's not really any weakness unless it breaks to the $6.20. Now remember, a lot of time when we saw this, if you look back in end of February, when I talk about the breakout here, there's one stock, the 18-day line change, and that's the filter that we give out to all our graduates who came to our main course that we did in April. By the way, our next main course is in August 25th, 26th. If you want to, you can let me know if you wish to attend. We're doing that one, planning to do that in April 25th and 26th. Right, so that's what's coming in here. Now, next one on my slide here. Let's get back here again. Okay. Another one in here is Harvest Court. Now you heard about Harvest Court, right? That's a timber company that was involved when you have I think the Prime Minister's son was involved, and that thing shot to $2.20 sometime back last year, November. and now it's only 60 cents. If you didn't learn about volume spread analysis, let's look at Harvest now, where they are. Alright, you can see that was the beauty one, when they were in 220 in here. Since then, this is the distribution by the insider smart money, another distribution on ultra high volume here and here. Now you get another ultra high, and this one is really good. It's the icing in the cake. That's what I call it. Why? I'll show you this slide here. Right, it's the icing in the cake. Let me resume the slideshow. It's because Sui Ket. Do you know who is Sui Ket? Sui Ket happened to be, if you Google Sui Ket, he is happened to be, I believe, the MD of Harvest Court. And he sold almost 8 million of that tells you a lot. When the CEO, I believe he's one of the top shareholder or exactly director in the company, he disposed it on the 8th of May. Today is the 11th. Just imagine knowing this information. Just 3 days ago, he disposed of it. However, when he disposed of it, he let a fingerprint, and people who just purely looking at 18-day lines would have bought it. Right? So remember, this is just like Airasia. A lot of time, when the insider of smart money wants to exceed the market, they would actually create a buying opportunity. But you have to check the insider report to see where they are. Even this company called Pok Klang Jetty Sdn Bhd. Now that's where I come from. I'm interested to know. They also dispose of it. So meaning the smart money in this case, those two names that I talk about here, know something else doesn't know. So this information, let's look at where is Harvest today. Okay, Harvest. Oh, that's Harvest. Oh, okay, there you go. Now, hey, look at this one. Ultra high volume, 3 down bar. So, like it or not, the market, after the smart money has left, the price will fall under its own weight. And this is how they distribute. I mean, really same like Master Skill too. And now, if you look at the stock price of Master Skill, very similar kind of operation. Right, next one that I have here. Zoom. This is some of the older slides we have in TradeVSA, and that was back in 29th of January. Another one here, Astro. At that time, Astro was still listed. Okay, fun. Okay, so these are some of the older slides. It still works back in the 2009 as well as today. So let me just, next thing I want to do is to show you how you can get those report. Okay, in my, this is I'm logged in now in my home website in here. To get those, normally I do post them at the evening. Now that's the one, right? You can click on that one, follow the insider report, and you can see in here these are the prices that they talk about in here. Now I'll normally pay attention to those who is heavily traded one. Okay, then in here, look, Aberdeen acquire Guinness Anchor. So how can you be bearish about Guinness Anchor? When they are buying, right? Another one, Aberdeen. Oh, yesterday, some more, buy some more. Another ShangriLa. So they are buying. Someone is accumulating. Pacific Mutual also acquired. So look at that one. So another way to look at it is to look at the category on the left side panel of the I have here. You look under Insider. Okay, I look under Insider Report. Okay, that's the 17 report, and also the Insider Report usage. That's the one I want to show you. These are the trading alert, which is corresponds to the slide I've just shown you. These slides that you see here, and these slides, and these slides is what I spend time every day, right, for the premium subscriber to look at what the insider are doing and looking at it from the price and volume interaction and try to piece up a story. Remember, every chart that is depicted in price and volume would have to tell you a story. What is the insider doing? Is it going through distribution, accumulation, and also markup and markdown? So those are the things we actually teach in our course, in our foundation course, right? Oh, someone have an outlook. Okay, the outlook of KLCI. You can listen to my closing bell tomorrow. I will talk about the outlook of the kit. Oh, if you want another outlook, a good one. Also, this is for the premium members. Okay, if you just let me just get onto this one here. This is a trading alert. You can see that. That's the stock I'll talk about. So I normally release this about in the noon. If I have time, I'll look through it. So let me just get back first here. Okay, so these are the trading alert. You can see I put it in. I kept this for the premium subscription because, like it or not, I always find it. Sometimes I don't want to make too many free stuff. That's the point. And when it's free, I personally believe people don't cherish it. And that's my experience with it. So I do charge a premium subscription, and some people said you should charge it cheaper. Some people say you should charge it more, but I said I think that amount I charge is quite reasonable for the kind of work that I do. I believe my work provides a value to those who need it. Okay, moving forward. Okay, that's the one. What else? It's another latest thing I've just put in today is the economic news. As I read them, I just put it in there. Is the Malaysian economics? I'll update this. These are for those people who really want the hardcore manufacturing data in here. You can read about it. This is on the 11th of May, which is actually today, and I'll post this up on the more regular basis. Okay, now that concludes the insider report that I have. Now I'm going to